Hi there, I'm Mark, this is the Biz Lounge. Like many bourses, the FTSE 100 kind of treading water today ahead of a US interest rate announcement due on Wednesday. Earlier, the FTSE was up about 1/5% at 7268. The stock in focus today is struggling fashion retailer French Connection. It's published half-year numbers earlier and it has narrowed its losses, it says, to £5.7 million compared with a loss of £7.9 million this time last year. The company has been making a loss. It's also been closing unprofitable stores and it's still struggling to compete with online disruptors like Boohoo and ASOS. Also on the high street with H&M, Zara and Topshop. But licensing revenue was up at the company and the chairman says he's positive about the firm returning to profit soon. Well, let's hope so. The company's going to open a new store in Manchester in November. Not sure this is entirely a great idea. Shops are expensive to set up, expensive to run and also maintain. But I would love to see something like French Connection take a concession on the floor, say at Marks & Spencer. Not a terrible idea. French Connection shares down 0.1% today at 43.5p, but they are up almost 28% since the start of the year. No dividends at French Connection. The company says it's keeping the cash reserves to help with the turnaround. There you go. Not one for me at the moment, but let me know what you think. Now, you may have missed it, but the Liberal Democrat Autumn Conference has been going on in Bournemouth. Yeah, it really has. Now, they do like to be beside the seaside, these politicians, don't they? It's always a bit of a jolly. Anyway, party leader Vince Cable is my big boss spotlight today because he's giving his first speech as leader of the party. He'll be doing that to close out the conference. He's 74 years old. What a guy. Now, he's going to be calling for another vote on Britain leaving the European Union, giving us the chance to exit the Brexit, if you like. Not sure it's entirely very democratic to have another vote just because we didn't like the first one. We don't do this with general elections. So how's this going to work? I have to say, though, I do really like the new party political broadcast video, which shamelessly copies the format of the BBC's W1A comedy series. Love that show. It's quite funny. Unfortunately, though, the teaser the Lib Dems posted on Twitter, which shows Mr. Cable wearing a hat and winking rather scarily at the camera, seems to have backfired. Be afraid, watch it at your peril. That's it. I'll see you tomorrow.